And now we're back on Twitch. Okay. Now, last time we left off, we were working on the map. This time, we're gonna be continue working on the map. There we go. Making sure a couple things are set up real quick. Don't mind me. I'm essentially just doing some advertising on the side. What? Whoa, that's weird. I can't send a message somewhere. Is there like a limited amount of times I can send a message like in a certain amount of time? Actually, that would make a lot of sense if that was the case. Because I do have a role and all that stuff. Oh well. It is what it is. I've advertised what I could. There we go. Everything is set up and done. Let us work on my game. Well, actually, I think I had to pull it up real quick. And also get YouTube chat. I'm so sorry. There probably won't be any chatters on there because this channel has like no subscribers pretty much. But, you know, maybe. If anyone does chat, I want to have a thing for them. I want to be able to see their messages. Alright. Now I can actually pull up the game. Because, oh, I made an actual, like, map, essentially, of what I'm going to be doing for it. I figured I might as well do some actual outlining so that making the level itself would be faster. Could you even see it, by the way? I probably should check the camera. There you go. I'm going to put here. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm essentially planning right now. We'll see how it actually looks in practice. I'm unsure. Oh, jeez. And now, you guys get to see. Yay! It is over here. Okay. So this is where we left off before. Now, I am gonna modify things a little bit. So, find that in the folder. This is this part. We are editing. And then... So we're having a nice hallway here, real quick. That ends like here. The top continues, but the bottom goes like this. Oh, also, before we continue, this is really important. I actually I gotta remember to do this, like right now. Go to our player, and we're gonna increase the jump height ever so slightly, you know? Just so that it's a little bit higher. Yeah. Don't... Oh, right, I remember this. Call layer change. I don't think we needed any of this other code, did we? Yeah, I don't know what any of this stuff is about. This is just, hide foreground. I'm not gonna focus too much on that, but I'm not gonna get distracted on that. I'm just gonna focus on this. Go into jump. This is jump velocity, air control. If I increase this to like 10, what'll that look like? Actually, that might be what I need to do. Because part of the issue that I've been having is that movement feels kind of floaty in the air. That could easily be fixed by just like making it that you have more air control, right? Yeah, there you go. Already it feels way better. I literally said I'm not gonna get distracted, and I immediately get distracted. I'm sorry. Well, technically I'm not distracted. This still has to do with jump. I do like that when you're falling faster, you have less control. Alright, perfect. That, honestly, that feels way better. Increase this to, like, I guess 12. Can I go faster? Nope. Alright, I hit the ceiling now. Hopefully that's enough. I could test it real fast by just doing 1, 2, 3, that. So we go in here. Oh no, still can't jump over. That's pretty much all I want us to be able to do. Apply gravity while jumping? I would sure hope so. I guess I'll increase it by 100 to 300. I don't want to increase it too much. I feel like there's a very specific spot where we can find that. Yeah, I hit my head against the ceiling. Still not able to get out of here. Come on. I mean, can I maybe... Look at this tile set. What's the collision like? Square? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna change that. Oh well. I guess I'll just make him jump higher, and I'll keep doing that until it works. It's not like I'm increasing it by that much, to be fair. There. Now we jump out of there easy, pretty much. Does that mean I can decrease this to 350 and it'd be fine? gotta wait to fall every single time. Yeah, just barely make that. I'm fine with that. Now we can work more. This is supposed to be a secret area, so the walls will be like this to make them blend in better. You almost can't see it, but almost, unfortunately, ain't good enough. Ah, dang it. I hate when this happens. Oh, gosh. I sure do hate when that happens. Did I completely delete the wrong thing? What? Well, now I have to oh gosh, okay. It's fine. 130 by 130. And it's slightly off as well. How annoying. Awful. Terrible. Everything's so bad about this. Well, I gotta figure out where everything was now. Oh, it looks so ugly now. I messed up everything. Ah, jeez. 1, 2, 3. It genuinely just doesn't look good anymore. Which is fine, I guess, since these were temporary assets, but it just looks so much worse, well, just because I was trying to make it look better. Well, technically, I guess I should be using these. Wait, wasn't it like this? Sorry, I just have to actually remember what this is supposed to look like. Yeah, 4 there, 2 here. Put that around. I can't even see where the side is on this. Ugh. Awful. Actually awful. It, like, bothers me. Whatever. There's no point in just continuing to complain, I guess. It just is what it is. Oh my gosh, the other part also just doesn't work. This isn't even like the first time this has happened to me, by the way. Which is really sad. You think I could avoid something like this after the first time? You'd be wrong. 1, 2, 3. This does also mean I need to fix the sand in the other one as well, because the whole other map just got completely demolished because of this. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. And... oh, there's a fly. What the? Where's it? Where did this go? Oh, because the hidden sand vanished as well. Sorry, there's like a fly bothering me. It's so annoying. One, two, three, four. Where is it? There it is. Hidden sand. It's just like sand, pretty much. Wild, I know. It's just sand. Decrease its size, its width by 1, I guess, to 4. As soon as I see a single fly, I start feeling like I'm getting crawled all over, which I'm not, thankfully, but it really feels like I am. And then I see things, I'm like, oh gosh. Unfortunately, I can't really rely on the way it looks at all. So it has to be lower, like this, and a little more this way, so like that. I gotta find a better way to, like, see what it'll look like without having to test it. I mean, there has to be a way to show something while in the editor, right? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna continue, man. This is as frustrating as this is. I'm just gonna move on. Add a second layer there, move it down, do the same thing I did over here, which is I'm just gonna copy the hex value to be honest with you. Press C, press V, and paint. I think the tunnel's supposed to be like slightly wider at like this. I can't just hold it at See, I can just hold it for when I'm painting, but I have to individually press it with. Sorry, I'm actually just dumb. There. Now we are actually pretty much ready to go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, da 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 da. There we go. Now we fall down the tunnel, which looks... Huh? Oh. Sorry, I forgot. I have to turn off the second layer collision. We just got stuck there because... This will be hidden better. We move forward. Then here. Okay. This one is underground. Underground 2, right? No, this is underground 3. Actually, I have to find a better naming scheme because in the actual thing, it just it lists them by 1, 2, 3. You know how many versions exist, but because the naming scheme exists the way it is, it kind of messes with that. I have to do something about that. So instead of underground 3, it'll be underground start. Do, 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 do. This will be what is this one? Okay. Underground 2, no, underground tunnel. Start tunnel. And then from the underground start, we will duplicate, rename this to underground expand start. These are terrible names. I won't be able to know at all what these mean. So open this up. Wall this off. Well, I don't really need to make the floor there, but I'll just to keep everything kind of on the same page. So the top part continues forward straight, essentially. But right here, like immediately, we reach a corner. And we descend into another area. Well, this one ends like here. And there would be like an NPC here who's through this wall. You're going to be able to see the exit, or at least what appears to be the exit. But he stopped digging before he reached the diamond, so he can't get there. I'm gonna make this gap slightly wider. I want it to be like that. You go down, but you can jump across. You know, it's not a big jump or anything. Move this over like this. Just want to make sure it looks good. And then change this to underground. Expand start. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we got the very beginnings of something here. I might as well make this exit area kind of, or at least what appears to be one, because it's got to be right next to it. Right here. Sorry, I just have to make sure that the collision is not overlapping like it is at the moment. This is an area, by the way, where the player's going to learn that they can wall jump, which is a whole thing that I just completely forgot about for a while, to be honest with you. You fly. How dare you exist in my room? The nerve of creatures to be within my domain. There we go. And then we add a whole section here. If you looked at the map, you might have an idea of what I'm doing here. If not, that is a-okay. Say, make this like that. I'm gonna have to adjust things because the drawing isn't really done in tile shape, so I don't know how big or small things are gonna need to be in actual practice. But we will see, I guess. I just use the fill tool here, and I don't know why I'm not. Okay. Okay. Whoops. I completely messed up. Instead of making a new one, I just edited the one that already exists. Like a buffoon. And I had to spam Control-Z, essentially, until I fix it. Don't worry, though. I did copy the... No, it's not going to save. Never mind, man. Well, if it was gonna save, it wasn't after I accidentally copied again. Whoop. There we go. Background is set now. Okay. This area, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, right. No. I'm good. This is just gonna be a tunnel. I thought I misunderstood something, but no, I got it. Misunderstood one of my own, like, things, essentially, but we're chill. No, wait. This whole part is supposed to be like this, essentially. Alright, there you go. Got something working here. This is how I have to look at chat with my new form. Okay, yeah. Looking at the thing, I think I got an idea how I gotta do this. There you go. Let's add a little thing over here that you can jump to. Oh, I added a whole thing there, but no, I don't really need that, I guess. This whole area is the exit area, to be clear. Actually, I think that is already clear. Span start. No. Underground. Exit. I know it doesn't seem very large yet, but there is a whole area below that the player's gonna experience before they get over here. As always, I will have to do some modifications to make it all work in practice. So let's duplicate this, move it down, and now we're gonna have our very first actual like start of the zone. I'm just gonna move all these underground stuff to the in here. Also, I'm gonna find a better name for them. Oh, I just got called. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I think she asked if I was done. The answer is no. Tell her, please. Alright, let's find better names for this stuff. So this is in the underground area. So let's say TMUG, UG for underground. Hidden. Mainly because just the this? It's literally nothing. I'll figure that out in a moment. Just having it be UG so that I can actually see what the rest of it says and be able to figure it out is really important, I think. Expand start. What do I even mean by that? Oh. Sorry, that fly is bothering me so much. Actually, I have a way better name for this one. Because I mentioned before that this is where a guy is going to be like, he gave up digging, or a kid. So just write gave up. I mean, it's simple, but it's so much more efficient than expand stars. Like, what do you even mean by that? So you always gotta name everything well. I can just name this tunnel, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I named it Start Tunnel, but it's just tunnel. There we go. And now I can do a copy of this, rename it to... Yeah, going down. Because that sure is what you're going to be doing one way or another. So this corner is where it is pretty much. So it's continuing from there. And it was 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfectly okay. You're not falling that far. Just 1, 2. Honestly, you can just fall 3. Which would make it like this. No, no. It would be like this. Which doesn't super work. Well, it could. If I do this. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. I keep just doing it on the wrong layer. You'd think I would figure that out by now. It's not like I'm completely new at this art stuff. Do, 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 do. Yeah, okay, I can work with that quite a bit. So let me just... There. It's just more convenient to have it fully done, I think. Although, does that waste, like, RAM? Like, would it be better to have it not like that at all? I don't know. Guess we'll have to see. Nah, it's still 2. I guess it doesn't matter. You're learning how to climb in this area anyway. So it'll be 4, which is like the minimum I could work with, essentially. And there's gonna be like a bridge here that collapses. I need a way to indicate that, I guess. I'll figure out something in a moment. So, like, no matter what path you choose to take here, both of them fail you. Technically, in a way. You're gonna be... I mean, you're not gonna learn about being able to jump backwards until, like, the end of this area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. Doesn't really fit at all with the whole area here. Ah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this is just large enough that even if you were crossing the whole thing, if you're like halfway there, you still wouldn't make it. I'll make it 2 more larger. There's gonna be like a bridge in this whole area. There we go, there we go, there we go. But down here, there's gonna be like a... little hidey hole. And inside that hole, there's gonna... Well, actually, it should be like down here. And inside that hole, there's gonna be like a coin that you can collect. And rename this going down. Or we'll change it to, I guess. Honestly, I could just do this, do this. To at least have this be like a 3x3. Yeah, there we go. And also, I guess, move all this over by like 1 so that I can move this over by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, that's fine. You can leave it like that. So I can then do this, just so you have like a little more space and this thing is a little bigger. Alright. Let's see what this looks like so far. Woohoo! Hi, guys. You know, we walk through here. Oh, you can... There's this hole. You can jump over it. There'll be a guy here. You'll see the exit. It's like... The guy will be like, oh, it's the point of digging. I'm never gonna get a diamond. And there'll also be like a diamond there. Uh-oh. Whoops. That certainly is the thing that can happen, but it wasn't the intention. I'll go through here. And then you can like... Oh, jeez. I didn't really think about that. This one gave up, needs a little more space. I can just do this, whoops, this, or I can just do that. I'll probably do that just to make it a tiny bit easier. They cross this bridge. You can't really jump, so you just go. You can't really... There's pretty much going to be no way to cross it. I could do one big map, but I think I'm just more comfortable doing it piece by piece, essentially. I increased my like snapping to 5 just so it's a little easier. Duplicate, rename this from going down to... Well, honestly... I guess down going, because it's the same thing, this area. Pretty much just this. Oh wait, whoops. It's this hole over here, so we actually want it to be 3. So 1, 2, 3. There. Small little room that you can that if you miss it, you kind of missed it. Keep falling. Oh, I just realized something. I gotta figure out how to do this somehow. Especially because these are not blueprints. I guess I could turn these... I have to turn my entire maps essentially into blueprints. Which is fine, I guess. It should be okay. Yeah, these just essentially keep going, these walls. Yay. Sorry if I feel kind of dead inside. I'm working on games, you know how it is. You know how it is. Also, give me a moment. Okay. Oh my god, is that... I can do that? I wonder why. Sorry, just trying to figure out something. on the side. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright. Oh, you guys saw all of that, huh? Yeah, I just completely forgot to transition. It doesn't matter. I didn't really have anything to hide, but I gotta be more careful with that. I'm gonna change this to down going. This bottom area, I feel like there's more that can be done here. I'm not really doing a lot with it now that I'm looking at it. But it's fine, I guess. I'll find more to do with it. Especially since there's so much space there to work with. Yeah, there we go. From down going to landing. This is pretty much the ground floor. Well, not pretty much. This is the ground floor. I'll just erase all this, honestly. I was like thinking exactly how I'm gonna do it, but this kind of works. A lot of technically empty space that I am considering how to use. I feel like there will be a ton I can do with it, but not yet. This is ground floor. Change this to that. There's gonna be like a couple NPCs walking around here. Oh, this one's actually supposed to be shorter of down going. First of all, let me do this. And then do this. I guess it technically doesn't matter that it's like this, but I think it's fun. Go through this whole area. Oh gosh, you can that. Actually, I dislike that you can so easily fall down here. I would like it to genuinely be kind of a choice. So I have to figure out something for that. Walk in this area, now you're down here. If I want this to be a choice, I guess, I have an idea. Go back up here to Gave Up, as it's called. Erase this line here, but make it longer. Yeah, that kind of looks fine, I think. There we go. So now it's pretty easy to choose to fall down here. And if you do go down here, it won't get in your way. Of course, now we need sand that is that has like the edges at on both sides, but that's fine. Oh, T4. I don't know how to say your name. Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Tactics. That makes sense. What's up, man? I'm here working on my game. Since I'm gonna do this, make this slightly bigger. Is the idea. Oh. Whoops, messed that up slightly. Just came to check out what you're doing from the Small Streamers Discord. Oh, sweet. Nice. Welcome, welcome. Always nice to have small streamers here with me. Oh, perfect. It ended up making both of these things perfectly even. And before I was saying about how like, so like it's fine to leave it uneven. How nice. Down going. Moving all this over one. We're finally at the like map building stage of development, and I'm very happy to be here. It's over slightly. Oh. Yeah, the sprite was made by my brother, who is the artist for this game. He is incredibly talented, and he's actually remaking the sprite at the moment, like the animation. So it's a little smoother, because right now it has a very like uneven animation, but honestly, over time I've actually been, it's kind of grown on me, you know, like the low frame rate run. Get on this area. Okay, so you can choose to go this way. The bridge will collapse there if you go there or not. You go down here. It's kind of easy actually to fall into that. That's fine, it doesn't matter. It's not supposed to be a massive, difficult thing. I mean, I will not begrudge his artistic desire to to make it better. Okay, sweet. All right, that looks way nicer now. That starting area. I'm still coming up with some ideas of how this area is gonna look. And honestly, the only reason I'm making this much progress today is that I actually decided to like draw it on paper. Which honestly, I really should have done that from the beginning. I feel like the only way to really make progress is to like draw something. Yeah, it's just like having a physical form of it that already planned out, just like, okay, this is what we're going to do. You can change it, modify it as needed, but it's just nice to have it. Okay. So, oh, I'm gonna need to remove this background, I just realized, because there's a second layer in the back where you're gonna be able to go. I'll leave it. No, I guess I should get rid of it now before I forget. Actually, I only really need to remove it from going and ground floor. So I can just easily delete the layer. because behind here there's gonna be another layer with a secret shop that you can go to. Unfortunately, you probably won't have enough money to buy anything at the shop. But it'll be there if you want. Okay. We have ground floor there. Continuing the floor area. Grind out those grandpa bucks. He's got to collect his his benefits. The poor old man. I guess I should probably explain a little bit about the idea of this game, what it's about. It's called Mighty Grandpa. It's about a grandpa who is a wrestler who is trying to save his grandkids who have been kidnapped by an old enemy of his. You know what? I'll make a pit here as well. Just as a treat. A little place you can fall and die. Although I guess I should add a water indication here so people can actually know that you'll die if you fall here. Yeah, that's kind of important. There. Is he going John Wick, Rey Mysterio on the bad guys? Essentially, yeah. He found his way into Superstar Island, which he was invited to. It's like this whole thing. And he's now going to essentially fight his way through the island. Part of it wasn't really like that he wanted to fight, but it was just that everybody wants to fight him. It was like, okay, I guess I have to fight you if I'm going to save my grandkids. His grandkids are there with him for like the summer. So he's pretty mad that they got kidnapped. Change this into island. Let's see if we can actually see that water. Oh, also, if you see Grandpa changing into this like little guy, that was our old like placeholder asset. Okay, yeah, you can see the water. So hopefully people will know to not jump into it. Great fighters can never really retire. It's tragic out here. Is this a good place for the water to be? Yeah, that's good. Put the water there, because there's also going to actually be more water over here. But it's going to be different. These are things that I actually have to make still, which are going to be moving platforms, essentially, that water's going to, like, shoot up, and these platforms are going to rise, and you have to use them to get out of this small area. Then again, maybe this instead, I could just be like, this is the area where Mighty Grandpa remembers, or his name is Eugene, by the way, where Eugene remembers, oh, right, I can, like, do wall jumps. I kind of like that more, to be honest with you. Yeah, I like that more. So we'll get our next layer up, essentially. I think I have to remove the bottom 2 layers for like a decent chunk of this. Except for the last 4. Oh, whoops. I copied the wrong thing. But I mean, you're right. Great Fighters can't retire. That's part of the reason his grandkids got kidnapped. Some old enemies want a rematch, essentially. And they know he's not willing to give them that rematch. Because the last time they confronted him, his brother died. Real tragic stuff, you know. I think I'm gonna... Normally I wait until I'm like done to change it, but I think I'm gonna do it now. So I can get a clearer picture of what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll put... There, okay. But anyway, yeah. That's pretty much the story. Gosh, there's a fly. Jesus. It's like freaked me out. Yeah. I'm like trying to figure out exactly how this area works because I do have it drawn like here. If you guys can see it, it's kind of small in the middle camera. But how it'll work in practice, I'm unsure of. Especially since I've already kind of decided to change things a bit. Something like this. Then you jump up there. How does it look so far? Okay. That's mostly fine. Actually, I guess most of this area could just be removed. But not with the new way I'm doing it, actually. Okay. This fly will not leave me alone. Looks good to you, but you don't know much about 2D design. That's fair. I mean, personally, I feel like people who don't know stuff are very valuable sources of information. Because ultimately, the people that are going to play the game are people who don't know about the game. Or, like, about game design, right? I'm not making this game for other game designers. I'm pretty happy with how this whole underground area is coming along. I feel like the main part of this level, which you haven't even seen, is kind of boring. How long have we been streaming? OBS warning. You get to see my OBS. Because it's the only way I can really stream Unreal Engine. How long have we been? An hour and 10 minutes? Alright, alright. We're gonna end in like 50 minutes from now. Just as like a slight advanced warning. I'm gonna rename this to just parkour, as in reduce it to P1. So I have P2 here, which is this area. Do 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 do. I have it wrong. There. There we go. By the way, these assets looked nicer before, but I completely have ruined them. It's fine, because these aren't the permanent assets. They're gonna be changed with better ones. But oof, it's rough. There we go. Put that there. Put this here. There. Mainly just painting right now, which is, funnily enough, probably still more entertaining than watching me program, which I also do. Oh well. There we go. Can you reach these? I think so. Hopefully. If not, I guess I'll have to find out. I guess I should probably set the collisions on these things now before I forget. I have to... Well, actually, let me change this first. Because I made it a universal, like, preset thing where I can change the collision of things. Just gotta... Oh, jeez. I misclicked. Select everything. I won't select that. I'll figure out something to do there. Make all of their collision custom, where they block all. However, they also block wall jump, which now means you can wall jump. Right? Does this mess up anything? I don't think so. Nope, 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 nope. We're good. We're good. So, gotta find a wall and jump off of it. Okay, what's wrong with wall jump? We have wall check. Is falling. Okay, if this is true, then... Trace channel wall jump. Okay. And what's wrong with that? Oh. Right. I know exactly what the issue is. Can you see it? That tiny red, almost invisible line? That is the wall jump. It literally cannot reach the wall anymore. So just set this like 100, from 10 to 100. There we go. That's actually like perfect length. But I do... Oh, gosh, I gotta keep modifying it. So we have the wall check. If this is true, then say wall jump to true. Set velocity to, like, this. So essentially you, like, slow down. I gotta check if you're falling too fast or not now. Honestly, that's a pretty good fall speed. It gives you, like... It's not too slow, but it gives you time to react. Which is really all you need. Oh, that's called on event tick. Wow, I have a lot of things on event tick, which is not good, but... It's probably on jump. Yep, it's on jump. If wall jump is true, then instead of jumping, you go through this whole process. Where you multiply it by a negative. Interesting. Oh, and then you either reverse that negative into a positive or otherwise. Let me just add a 0 to this 420 and see what happens. This will probably be fine. Okay. A little too much. It's a tiny bit too much there. So instead... But honestly, not by that much, which is interesting. Let's double this to 840 instead. That might be too little. 4,000 too much. 1,000 too little is probably going to be the case, because it usually is. Yep, too little. I think if we double this again, we're probably going to be fine. No, I'm not putting up a calculator. Why are you asking? Why would you say that? I was putting up a calculator. Listen. School said you didn't need one. School said you weren't going to always have a calculator. And they were lying. I don't need one. Uh-oh. I didn't even consider this. There's a slight issue. Oh wait, no, it does shoot you up. Ever so slightly. Slightly. Let's double this to 700. The Z. That should be fine. Hopefully. Do. Oh my god, we're actually going up at a reasonable pace, but even then. It's not enough to actually get on top of something. Okay, I'll just increase it to a flat 1,000. Because I don't think it needs to be that much higher. Do. it's still not quite high enough. 1,100. I'm gonna be increasing it by small amounts now, because I don't want the player to be fighting essentially to get up. Okay. Honestly, that's it. However, oh wow, he can jump. Woo. He goes far, which is honestly not the best. If you just spam the jump button, I'm pretty sure you can get anywhere. I think my brother GX just gave an advice, but I can't. I don't know what it was about. He's saying I put air dash there, but nah, you're supposed to fall there. There's gonna be like a bridge. Decrease it by 80, decrease this by 100 to... Actually, that's not going to be nearly enough of a decrease. There we go. Yeah, look at that. You are crazy. Then again, it's not that bad, because at this distance, you go down even no matter how much you spam. Wall jumping equal cool. I think just for posterity's sake, I'm going to decrease it to 450. Just by 50. With that set up, I can actually... Oh, whoops. Sorry, I went the wrong way. No, you could still essentially reach it. But you go down considerably faster. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at a flat 1,400. And I'm just going to trust that that's good. With our wall jump set up, we can actually get back to working on this. Actually, what time is it? It's going to be 5 soon. Oh. Yeah, right. I forgot. My other stream, because I stream Mighty Grandpa from blank to 5 or whatever, which is usually like 2 hours. But today's reaction was a little late because I was a little late because I streamed reactions before this. Ah, well, it's fine. Now, with that done, I can copy, move this over. Man, this is a lot more work than I thought it would be. It's fine. I'm probably going to finish it off stream because I am going to keep working on this. Yeah. Man, I really like how it's coming together. I suddenly have a feeling that I'm going to be enjoying indoor areas way more than I enjoy outdoor areas. What type of area are you again? You are a going down. Sorry, I kind of blanked for a moment. All right, Beach Coast. There we are. rename this to exit area, not the exit like the other one is listed. I think it's pretty funny that for the exit area, you start so close to it off the bat and you just immediately get lost. Like if you get across this, you could literally just escape the area. But it's too far, even if you dash, even if you wall jump. Unless you somehow manage to combine it in the perfect way, you just lose here, pretty much. Definitely gonna cover this up because I don't want you wall jumping in here. There we go. What does this look like now? Better, not quite what I'm looking for. I'm gonna have there's gonna be a platform right here in the middle that you can use to like get across. It's kind of basic, I guess. I guess I could have multiple platforms. Actually, I think I'm gonna need multiple platforms based off the shape, like the distance. Which I'm actually kind of happy about. Anything to make the games just slightly more interesting. When you get here, there's this whole area you can explore. There's currently nothing in here, and I don't know what I'm gonna put in here, but I guess we'll see. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else now. I want a way for textures to disappear when you're behind them. But not always, of course. But let me think about how that works. Not right now, later. I guess I'll just put some sand platforms, essentially. Maybe we'll make them like wooden platforms later. It'd be kind of hard to test this. Because I kind of need to go through the entire level to get to that area. So I could... Actually... I don't... I mean, I'm just being dumb. I can grab this and bring it over here. There. And there. Ah, yikes. You know what I could do to easily solve this? I can reduce the jump distance again. Like I increased it before a bit, but I can just reduce it back to what it was before, because it doesn't need to be this high anymore. Bring it back down to 12,000 centimeters rather than 13,000 centimeters. And although I don't think that really matters. Yeah. Actually, no, I kind of like that. That's like the perfect distance. And it doesn't really matter they can get into... Oh, well. No, it kind of does. Actually, no. No, this is fine. It's actually perfect, in fact. It is so perfect, it's hard to put into words, actually. I did that completely by accident. Because that, to be clear, this is not the exit. It's just not the exit at all. The actual exit is over here. This leads to a very fun thing, though. Okay. So get here. Kind of got to do some platforming to get into this area. Jump up, and you'll get to like a different place. There'll be like a little cutscene there. It'll be really funny. After that, you know, you come back down here. You gotta get up here. Oh, what the? Oh, I know what's happening. I dashed and it changed my entire... Gosh dang it. Anyway, I'll work on that later. What matters is that this is essentially done. Yeah, no, this is pretty much done. That's the underground section. Of level 1. I haven't shown off the actual main section of level 1 at all, but it's pretty cool. Guess you'll have to be here next time to check it out, because that is the end of this stream. Oh, how tired I am. I'm still gonna work on Mighty Grandpa off stream. Hopefully there'll be a lot of progress made for you guys to see next time. Tomorrow, it's Friday, I'm going to be reacting to Meta Runners. I've been really enjoying this. I really enjoyed Season 1. Season 2 is off to a very fascinating start. Then afterwards, I'll work on Mighty Grandpa. Same time, Eastern Daylight Time. Check back, see what how you're doing. Thank you. I'll be happy to see you as well, Tactics. Yeah, that's all I got pretty much. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time, and outro song time. Oh, this is the outro song to do. This is the outro song to do. This is the outro, outro. This is the outro song to do. This is the outro song. This is the outro song to do. This is the outro song. This is the outro song to do. Outro song. Outro song. I messed it up. Oh. Bye. Oh.